E to the L to the U to the X to the E to the top. Smacking.
Hello there everyone, it is Qwerty Afro. I am back with... It seems like it's been ages really, but it has been ages, and I do apologise. It is the return, finally, of Fernbus Coach Simulator on the channel, the series. I think I did 11 episodes prior to this. The last 3 were kind of a bit iffy because I think my mic was a bit, like, the settings on my mic were a bit dodgy, and I was using mouse steering, so they weren't proper, like, you know, they weren't proper with the G29. I can assure you that today, back in Fernbus Coach Simulator, we have the G29 back. It is good to be back in this game. I actually haven't played much Fernbus since, like, the last kind of 3 videos that I did record all at one time, but I have recently streamed it, so I am kind of like used to back into the kind of Fernbus kind of thing. But it is really great to be back in this game because there's quite a lot of really exciting updates that are coming out soon for Fernbus that are just going to be quite exciting. I'll leave a link down below actually. I might explain some of them in this video, but I'll leave the link down below. I'll leave the post for the update on it's a Steam post that has so many cool things that they're going to be lining up for this game now coming up in the future. I definitely highly recommend you read the post because it might make Fernbus a much more tempting buy if you probably haven't bought the game yet, or if you're looking into buying the game, or if you want to come back and start playing it again. But I'm back here. It's Qwerty Afro. I apologize that there hasn't been more Fernbus videos, but I basically put a halt onto kind of driving videos, like basically OMSI and Fernbus I put a pause onto because when I was in university I put away the G29, and then I just didn't really want to do any kind of sort of driving video games with the steering wheel with the G29, so I'd rather I just put it aside, did just basically train sim and stuff like that. So now that I'm free and I'm graduated and I can do more Fernbus videos and continue this lovely juicy series that we had going. Loads of people have been telling me, when is Fernbus coming back? When is Fernbus coming back? Well, it is back and hopefully here to stay, better this time, and more videos than ever. I'm aiming to do maybe about 3 Fernbus videos per week or something like that. I'll throw out a crazy number like that, but you know me. The shoutouts for this video, before I start, go to Stefanie Scott and Fuzzy Hair Gaming. That's again Stefanie Scott and Fuzzy Hair Gaming. Their links and stuff will be down below. If you want a shout out, please use the QWERTEE forms link down below, where you can request a shout out on the forms. You can request like a video. You can request questions to a Q&A to the Q&A series, and you can, I think you can like just post links and stuff to what you want me to shout out. I don't even remember my own QWERTY forms. Back on Fernbus, I think the Fernbus has actually had quite a few things done to it since the last time I've played. They've added this new kind of mods thing where you can actually check your skins that you download off the Steam Workshop, which is actually a really nice feature to kind of see what you actually have installed in the game. As well as there's this actual news thing, which is pretty cool. And another thing, the Neoplan Skyliner was released. I was going to do a video when that did drop, but then I was just too busy with exams and it never really happened. But this is going to be the video where I try out it officially. I've already tried it on a stream, but, you know, got to have it for YouTube. Got to have it in the Fernbus series that I'm doing here on YouTube. There's this new news section, which is actually quite nice. It, like, shows you kind of things like, apparently there's new model drivers. So there's a female driver that you can drive in and a few new male models to drive. Some more things with the kind of graphic. The lighting is a bit buggy. That's one thing I'm not really been impressed with. On this, when I streamed Fernbus recently, the lighting was having, like, the lighting system is a little bit twitchy. It for some reason it sometimes appears so bright and then it sometimes appears so dark. And when I've been trying to just change the gamma around all the time, and it just doesn't, like, before this lighting system update it was quite nice. It was fine. I didn't really find that there was any problems. Maybe the dark was a little bit too dark, but at the end of the day you're not going to see much in the dark, so I don't know, I'm not too sure about that. And there's other things like, you know, cool little in-game things like, you know, updated viaducts and bridges and you know, some of the motorways that have been constructed. And what's cool with TML, what they're doing is if any motorways or actual real life roads are closed or being constructed on, they will actually update it in the game, which is pretty cool. So A7 Constructions has been done. Hamburg apparently is growing construction, so it gives you a bit more details, which is cool. As well as remote, this is before the A7 was open with all the works. Then there's some things with reconstructions there, and then Kassel, which was another city that was actually added. That was one of the first things that was actually added. One of the major first things that was actually added in the first update for the game. And I think that's gonna kind of be where we're gonna drive today. So if we start the game and load onto the map, we're going to continue with Korea because I think free play I use for streams, but Korea I'm using for this YouTube series. We've done most stuff actually. Well, most stuff I say in the south we've kind of done. We've done kind of Munich, Regensburg, Nuremberg, Hellenbronn, Heidelberg, Mannheim, Kassel, Strasse, Saarbrücken, and then we've done like Darmstadt, Frankfurt Airport, Frankfurt, and then we ventured up to Erfurt. So we did Erfurt, we did Halle, Leipzig, Dresden, and then we ventured up again to Potsdam and Potsdam, if I'm saying that right, in Berlin, which the previous episode in the series was actually a Berlin tour to Potsdam, which was in a Berlin tour kind of city bus, tour bus livery, which I thought was a really kind of cool thing. You guys seem to like it. But today, I'm going to do a bit of just a direct service today, no stopping services in between. I kind of just want to, drive and talk and get back into the things, and obviously I'm going to try and do a few episodes of Fernbus each week, so I'm definitely going to try not to too much, because we still have like the whole northern part of the actual map to explore in this series, so we need to explore that before like the major updates are coming into this game. So today I was thinking we could potentially go from Berlin directly to Kassel, to the new city that's been actually added. I don't mind actually doing that. That seems like it could be a bit of fun. We would be kind of skipping Magdeburg and Braunschweiger, but we could Braunschweig, if I'm saying it right, I'm not too sure. But I kind of just want to do a direct service today. I don't want to really stop anywhere. I just kind of want to drive, talk to you guys a bit, and also show the game as well, because I think some of this foliage and stuff was updated, and as I've shown you the lighting, and there was a kind of lighting and graphics kind of update, so I want to kind of show you kind of stuff like that. So I'm thinking we could maybe do a new line. And I checked one thing. What I used to do in the series, I used to check the Flixbus website and do a line, but for some reason I went on Flixbus and I'm just checking their lines and stuff, but they don't give a breakdown of the route numbers anymore. So I don't know what route number. Like, I know that there is a line between Berlin and Kassel, and technically we should maybe drive from Potsdam to Kassel, because that's where we left off in the previous episode. But there's no Potsdam to Kassel service. So I'd rather just do something that's actually real and do a Berlin to Kassel service. So we're gonna do Berlin to Kassel, and we're gonna do it as an express, because why not? I'm gonna guess the number. I don't know what the route number is. I won't include it in the title or anything. I'm just gonna give it an imaginary 7. Say it's route 7 or something like that, because I don't know what actual route does it, because it doesn't show anymore, unfortunately, on the Flixbus website. And if anyone knows actually where I can get a database of like all the route numbers and stuff of the whole Flixbus network, please comment down below and give me a shout to that. So let's do that. Berlin Zob to Bahnhof Kassel, Wilhelmshohe. I'm not too sure. Check-in time, you could just leave it at 3 minutes. It doesn't really matter. So we're going to be basically doing this kind of nice long drive down, in between Halle and Leipzig, and then up down to Kassel, which should be really good. Let's save that, and then let's go to next. And obviously this is going to be interesting, because now these arrows, before in another episode I did say, oh, they're quite interesting, it means maybe more countries. Well, stick around in this episode, because I'll be talking a bit about the update that's actually coming. So let's go next. So we've done the MAN Lion C, but we're actually much more interested today in this bad boy, the Neoplan Skyliner. It's come out, I think it's been out for like a month or two, I'm not too sure, but this is the first ever coach DLC for the game. and it's quite nice. First double-decker coach in the game. It's quite detailed. It's actually a really nice bus to drive. There's quite a lot more stuff to it. I prefer the interior as well to the MEN. The MEN's kind of like standard, and when you go into this and like drive it, it feels a lot more first class. I'm not going to do any of these kind of. I'll do. There's loads of these skins and stuff that I'll do eventually in like future episodes of Fernbus, but today I'm going to stick with the Flix bus. I might go for, do I have any sort of old, I have a French Flix bus. This one's actually probably really useful to talk with the actual update, but I'm going to just, I want to go for something a bit OG, maybe even, not even, I don't want the blue one, I want the green one, probably maybe mine Fernbus DE, probably something like that will do, or even that, mine Fernbus Flix bus, you know, good old, or incorporation with Flixbus or something like that, or no repaint for the original. I don't know. Maybe let's do the OG. Let's do the mine Fernbus Flixbus. You know, get back into things, go a bit OG, and then we'll do some of the custom skins in the future of this series. So I have it on today's date, which I'm recording on the 8th of. No, the 1st of August. I was reading like an American there. Time I will have, let's do the time, let's say midday. We'll do midday. We'll start off somewhere in the daytime and let's say 12:20. That seems pretty reasonable. I'll leave dynamic weather on and I'll see you guys in the game. Well, look at this beauty right here. Very, very nice looking bus. And if I zoom out, you can see that I am a woman right now, because you can now change your model in the game. So there's a few male models and there's only one female model, unfortunately. I hope to see some more maybe customizations with your actual model, and like more female types and even some more male types, and some different skin colors as well would be suitable. But let's have a look at this bus. It is absolutely glorious. It's, I think, slightly taller than the MAN, but it does look really good. I can show you the all the compartments that actually open up with it. You have a nice like separate luggage compartment to the actual in-cab cabin. You actually have a sliding door which actually opens that you can even access and walk on. I don't think you can actually walk on board, but in real life this would be like if the coach driver would like to step on board, you can kind of go into here and kind of just, you know, stare and gaze at your luggage that you put on. But really nice access doors. I really do love the animations, they're so good, and the door closes nice and slow, which is really cool. It's very nice. I like that there is a double floor coach. I'm just losing my words there a little bit. I don't think this one opens. I think this is like an emergency door for the to access from in the inside to go out, but I don't think you can actually open it in the game. But we're here in Berlin in our garage place. I would like to maybe see if maybe in the future if the garage becomes any kind of useful, but there is some kind of cool things with the update that sounds a bit different to what the actual game is currently, so I'll talk a little bit about that later. The back door opens like that. I'll just give you a little rundown of like some of these animations. I'm probably sure you've already seen it, but I'll just do it for the showcase. You can open that door as well. But let's step on board here, have a look at this bus, because I have to say it's very roomy in here. Look at we obviously have a bottom floor here, not many seats, but it's kind of really snug, you know. There's not going to be much height room because obviously there's 2 floors on this. Like, even you can see here the cockpit for the coach driver is very snug, it's very low. The MEN, you have tons of space above you, but obviously because there's another floor above us, it won't work out like that. Back here we have some toilets, which is quite nice, which I don't know if in the future with this there's a future update which is like some football season that they're going to bring into the game that actually has like where you actually have to maintenance toilets or something like that. I'm not too sure, but you have to turn on the toilets anyway. You have this nice kitchen area which apparently before worked, and you could actually make some sort of thing, but I tried on stream to like make it work, but apparently it just doesn't do anything. But it's a nice modelled kitchen to make coffees and stuff like that. But let's head upstairs, shall we, into the upstairs cabin. As I said, it is a bit snug up here because obviously it is a 2-floor coach, but it's still very nice. I prefer the seats than in the MAN, which is really nice. You have some nice roof, sunroofs, which is really nice. Get a nice bit of light that gets lit into this coach. Information screen, some trays, and then I have to say the front seats are amazing in this. Like, you need to, if you're going to be on this coach, you're going to be up here, and you actually have the screens there in front, which actually display the information that you would normally see on these on these screens. So when I actually turn on the coach and actually turn on the information display, that actually turns on as well. So people up here who sit in the front can actually see that information, which is really cool. They have their own personal screen. But we'll head back down, and we will sit in the driver's seat. Another thing, I have track IR enabled, which is a first for this game, for me anyway. I've not actually, this is the first time I'm actually using track IR, because in the previous iterations I've just used the steering wheel, and I've used the there was a camera thing which when you turn the steering wheel the camera would move, but now I have full roaming track IR. It is absolutely glorious. But we have some scheduling to do. We have to get to Kassel. We have to go and pick up our passengers from the main station in Berlin. I'm gonna close those 2 doors, and I'm going to engage the electrics and turn on the engine. Nice little from there, very good. I will turn all the lights and stuff on, I think, once I get to the station, so we can at least get the move on here. Let's get into forward gear, and let's begin our journey to Kassel, guys. I hope you enjoy the comeback of Fernbus on the channel. Oh, this track IR is actually super useful. It is just, it's glorious, because like when I played OMSI, and I'm still playing OMSI. OMSI will come at some point. I'm not too sure when, but it will come. Track IR in OMSI is super useful. So, just overcooked that a little bit. So in this game, it's just absolutely fabulous that I can have it and just move my head around and not worry about, you know, I can actually see things and actually react to things a bit more properly with track IR, which is really nice. Alright, I don't want to go too fast because I don't want to break the speed limit here. How much traffic about is there? I think I turned down the traffic density a tad, but it's obviously midday, so I don't know if there's anyone out and about. Right, have a little stop here. Don't know if there's any traffic, but I can't see any traffic. But I did turn the traffic density down a tad, not all the way down, but it's odd that there is no traffic. It's almost ghostly, because this is Berlin. There ought to be traffic around Berlin. Right, try and get that turn nicely done. One thing I've noticed is that my name is no longer in the game, which when I was streaming, I saw that and I was like, oh, I was trying to find it, but I don't know if they've actually taken my banner out of the game in some of the like recent latest patches. Not too sure, but I'm understanding why they would take it, because I haven't been really covering this game at all, so I understand. Maybe I can get it back in though, now that the series is re-continuing. Anyway, what's cool is you got see the AI over there. They have skins on, which is can I pop over here? Yes, I can. They have skins on, which is really nice. And I think you can now see AI buses. You can now see AI buses on the road, which is really cool, because I think when the AI buses were introduced, it was just static AI buses, not actually dynamic buses that actually move. Oh my god, look at our passengers waiting for us. Right. Right. Nicely does it. Right, we need to do some things here. We need to We can open the doors, that's fine. Right, air conditioning is on. We're going to lower it a little bit down because it is the summer, to about 21.5. That's fine. Lock on. Passenger monitor, turn that on so people know their information. Passenger lights on upstairs, passenger lights on downstairs, reading lights on, restroom on, kitchen area on, Wi-Fi on. Additional batteries? I don't know what that means. Oh, I can zoom in there. I didn't even know that. And I just turned on mouse steering for some reason. I don't know why. Down here we have just some new stuff. You have navigation on, which I think it was on already. Cruise control, which I have a hotkey to my G29. Automatic particle filter cleaning on, which sounds cool, so I'll just leave that on. And I don't think there's anything else. All this is kind of like I can kneel the bus if kneeling works. I don't know. I can put comfort suspension on, and there's just a few other things, but other than that, it's pretty much. And those are just like wiper controls and oh yeah, gotta put the destination on. Window shade. Oh yeah, that's just to pull down the blinds and stuff. And then we have like all these cameras around through the interior. There you go. As you can see, the front passengers up here get their logo on screen, which is very cute. And then that's the outside of the bus. Right, let's get zoomed a little bit there. Let's get these people on board. Let me open up the the luggage compartment, even though they've already scuttled their luggage on board. And let's log into our Flixbus app, get people on board, get people checked in. We only have 15 people joining with us today, and we actually have to do a rest stop at some point. At 4:20 it's scheduled on us to do it, so we have to do that. Okay, cool. Let's...
Servus, Sie wollen bestimmt mein Ticket sehen.
Kassel, welcome aboard.
Fahren Sie in meine Richtung. Auf geht's.
Hallo, bin ich hier recht? Vielen Dank.
Kassel,
Salut, das Ticket. Bitteschön, auf geht's.
Kassel.
Hallo, ist das gültig?
Everything should be Kassel.
QWERTEE, hier, mein Danke.
Willkommen.
Ciao, fahren Sie in meine Richtung.
Ja, ja.
Ciao, fahren Sie in meine Richtung. Cool.
Very good.
Ciao, fahren Sie in mein... Cool.
Mahlzeit, hier, mein Ticket. Danke.
Hallo, das Ticket. Bitteschön. Cool.
Willkommen on board.
Salut, ich hoffe, ich bin hier sehr freundlich.
Oh, we might not have...
QWERTEE, bitte sehr.
No, we don't have any... We don't have any confused passenger with us today. It's just purely passengers that know where they're going, which is really good. Right, let's get that closed. Let's get this door closed as well, so we don't have to close it while we're inside. Just, you know, get all those little things done. Let's close that. Very good. Right. Regular coach driver. Oh, I got a little achievement there on Steam. Nice. Cool. Let us begin the journey. Oh. No, I always forget to do this. It's actually a sin, really. But forgot to check in. That's fine. Hopefully I'll remember to do that when we get to the parking place that we actually have to go to. Thank you for raising the barrier. Still no traffic. I hope there's traffic on the motorway. Maybe everything into Berlin, just no one can get into Berlin today or something like that. Maybe that's the problem. That's the issue right here. No, there we go. There's some AI. It exists. It's good to know that. So, Fernbus, in terms of updates, I have to say the updates are looking really good to what's coming on this for what's coming on this game. Firstly, we have modding tools are coming to this game. So like this is map mods and stuff like that. So people will be able to create their own custom map, kind of, you know, add on to the existing German map. And the thing what the developers TML have actually done is the map of this actual game is actually all of Europe. They've just built in Germany, so they built all the kind of like height maps and stuff around Germany of the rest of Europe, and people basically can now build basically a custom map and custom countries and stuff like that and add it on. But you think that's good now that this kind of like modding and stuff is added in. What's another thing that's really good is that we're getting some more map DLCs, which I think we're getting Switzerland and Austria, and then we're getting France, which is I didn't expect that there was going to be official DLC that was going to be extra additional countries. I thought the map modding tools would be just the only thing that we'll kind of get in terms of expanding this game's kind of like map. So when I heard that, let me just get going here. When I saw that there was like actual official maps being added, I was like, oh, well, this is quite nice. I wasn't really expecting this, but we're getting an official Austria, Switzerland, and France, which is really cool. So we can expand the Flixbus operations basically, and obviously all the kind of custom reskins that people have been doing. That say like, oh, can I go here? Yep, I can. Right, can I scoot in here? Thank you very much. Right, let's get up to speed so I can engage cruise control. One of the best features on this bus, well, best features on both coaches, is the cruise control, because then I can just sit back, just steer, not worry too much what my legs are doing. Right, I think that should be good. I'll slap it in cruise control here, let it roll a bit like this. So Switzerland, Austria and France added in officially, which they look really good. The post down below that I've linked you guys to, you can have a look at some of the images that they've added, and it looks absolutely stunning. And the thing is that they're adding loads of new foliage with these maps, so things are not just going to look like this around here. This is, I'm guessing, native to Germany. When we're in Switzerland, like, I don't know, driving, say, near the mountains and Alps, you're obviously going to get foliage and vegetation that's suited for that area, which I think is fantastic. There's also this free map add-on DLC that's being added called Use Them, I think, if I'm saying that right. It's a German island, I think. I didn't even know Germany had islands, but Use Them apparently is a island in Germany, and that's going to be a free add-on map for everyone. And that as well has like unique foliage and stuff that they're releasing with that. So I'm quite eager for that as well. We're getting quite a lot of stuff. And then if you think that's all good, like the map modding stuff, I'm really excited for. I really want to see what people are going to be able to do. Obviously, like say with Euro Truck, you have TSM, you have Pro mods, and all these kind of mods and stuff, map mods that expand and go to different countries that you probably wouldn't see the developer do. So now TML are giving the community that kind of liberation and that kind of like usage of tools. It'll be really interesting to see what people can come up with and what people can actually do and expand, because that means potentially we can see a UK map for this game added in, because it's all the height maps and stuff is already there. It's just people need to build the roads, build the cities. I'm not sure if you can do custom assets and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure you probably will be able to do that, because if people are going to build cities, they don't want to make every city look like a German city. Like say if you're going to build the UK as a custom map or something like that. So I'm interested to see how that's going to work. But that's huge news. We also have another vehicle, another payware vehicle. I think it's the VDF or VDL. I can't remember what the make is, but it's one of those. It's those. They have a picture as well on that post that I've linked down below, and it's like, you know, those. I can't really describe. They have really big lights at the front. VDL, I think they are, and that's good. And apparently that VDL will have 10 different variants. I do believe. They will have I think there's 2 models, and each model will have like quite a lot of different variants, which I'm quite eager for that as well. That's great, because I feel like with the Neoplan Skyliner, it's just this. There's no other variants with this Neoplan. This Neoplan Skyliner is amazing. It's fantastic, but it would be cool if there were other variants of like Neoplan buses or like this Neoplan model. But you know, I'm excited. There's that, and the list doesn't even end. There's this new football DLC that I was kind of mentioning briefly at the very beginning once I loaded to the game, and even when I was actually setting up the route. There is a football DLC. I can't remember what it's called. It's like something league, or it starts with a B, and I don't want to butcher the name, so I'm not going to say it. But it's a type of football league DLC where you'll be a coach driver and you'll have to look after a football team, and you'd have to like find the team's accommodation. You have to drive them from matches. You have to, you know, make sure they're comfortable and stuff like you do with your passengers currently. But I feel that there's going to be a bit more like a bit more to it than what we do now with just normal passengers. And apparently, from what I've watched with, like, say, from channels like Sim UK, and from what I've read into it, apparently that there's going to be some sort of economy mode with it, that kind of, so you kind of level up with like your kind of coach driver kind of experience of how well you do looking after football teams or something like that. So that sounds really interesting and really like something new and different to the game, where I thought this game wasn't really going to develop in that much more, really. I thought, oh yeah, we're going to get map modding tools, but TML are really stepping up their game with this, no pun intended there, but they are stepping their game up with this game. Considering they have that Berlin bus multiplayer game that they're developing currently, so they still going to be updating Fernbus, which I'm very happy for, because that's normally what we've not really seen with I hate these contraflow lanes because they're really tight for coaches, but normally they're 60 km/h, but here it's 80, so I didn't even have to slow down because I was already traveling at 80 on cruise control, so that's good for me. I'm just like really happy that TML are actually, you know, keeping up with this game. They're not about, like, the thing is with TML, they've made, you know, before prior releases of different games, like say World of Subways. It's just games that you release once, maybe update once or twice, and then they just move on to the next thing. I like that they're keeping this game fresh, keeping it up to date, keeping people interested. This is good for like bringing in new players and, you know, having a bit of longevity to the game, really. I'm gonna put on my low beam so the dashboard can light up, just, you know, because I think it's only 1:15 in the game, but it looks like it's getting dark. Maybe it's like some haze or something like that, pollution, but it looks very dark for 1:15 in the afternoon. And this is summer I'm playing on, because I'm using the current day, which the current day I'm recording this is on the 1st of August, so I'm just very intrigued that it's so dark outside. Don't know why. Now I do believe, actually, one thing I want to check quickly, that just to pause. I think it said I need to take a break at about 16. It said 16:40. I have a break station coming up right now. I'm gonna miss that one, and I'm gonna go to this one here. and that should hopefully, because I don't see any, there's this one here, but it's routing me here the quickest way to Kassel, so I'm just gonna stop here outside of Braunschweig, if I'm saying that right, and we'll do the rest mode thing there. But I absolutely love these kind of roadwork things, and I like how like it's dynamic. And I think we have to pull over here. I think that is a police request stop that we have to go into the... So I'm gonna start slowing down here. Wow, that was... I did not expect that. That was really... It'd be cool if the people, like, say, like normally on a motorway when there's like a huge blockade or a stop, like, or a sudden stop like that, people would turn on their hazard lights to just alert people that are traveling still pretty fast behind you. Right. Oh, and you guys, I don't think I've actually shown everyone on YouTube yet a police stop in this game. I've never actually done it in the series so far, so this is, I think, a first for the YouTube series. Oh, now it's really bright. Let me turn off those low beams. We don't need them anymore. So essentially what happens here is we get checked out, really. Driver's license, vehicle documents, lights, which I'm lucky I turned them off because I think he would have penalised me there if I had them on. 13 out of... Wait, weren't we supposed to have 15 passengers? That's a bit odd. But 13 out of 13 passengers are strapped in, which is really good, and tachograph is all good. And then we just leave. Let me... Yeah, it's 4:20 that we're supposed to have a 15-minute break, so I'll just leave it for the next break station. That's where we'd do it if we stopped here, but we'll do it at the next one. Right. Now this is gonna be... I wish these slip roads were slightly longer. I feel that there's not much space to kind of merge here. Yeah, that'll do. Get up to a nice speed of maybe... We'll do about maybe 85 this time, so we go a little bit faster. Oh no, yeah, this will do. Because I like to keep a speed on this far right lane. I like to keep a kind of a good constant speed that I don't catch up quickly to like trucks and stuff that you normally use this lane. I like to just have my distance and just keep up with the traffic, not really catch up with the traffic and overtake, because I feel that coaches do have a restricted speed limit compared to cars. Cars generally, well, right now it's 100 kilometers per hour, but I think for cars it's I think for the coach it's maybe slightly less. I think for the cars it's 100 kilometers an hour, or maybe it's the other way around. Maybe I can go up to 100 kilometers per hour, and cars can go like to 120, I think. But I like cruising at this low speed. We get to admire the foliage, admire the scenery. And observe oncoming traffic. Oh, I love the rumbles of some different roads have like different road kind of textures, so I'm guessing you hear different kind of rumbling sounds from varying roads that you drive on, which is kind of nice. I'm gonna...
Mein Nagel ist angerissen.
Well, he slowed down for me. That's very odd. Like, I saw him slow down, and then I merged, and then he sped up into me, which is just very odd. The AI definitely, the AI still definitely needs major attention in this game. That's one thing that everyone I've seen that plays this definitely agrees on. The AI is definitely something that needs some love. Alright, I think I might need to speed up, or I might need to merge back into the right lane, I think. That should do it. Well, tell me what your thoughts as well, guys. Definitely, again, check out the link below that I'm going to leave in the description, where you can check out the update post for this game, where it outlines all the things that are coming up for the future of Fernbus. Definitely give it a read, and then come back to this video into the comments and tell me what your thoughts and opinions are. What do you think about this? What do you think this is going to do to Fernbus? Can I merge in here? I think I'll merge. I think I'll merge. There we go. And then I think these guys that are slightly up ahead of me, I think they're going slightly slower than me. So I'll probably overtake them when it comes to doing that. And hopefully there's no AI that's gonna prohibit me from doing that smoothly. Now I would go into like another passenger, into a passenger view or whatever, but I'm not going to risk it because it is very difficult to drive while in the passenger view, because obviously there's no passenger view that directly goes outside, and I'd probably have to shuffle for a few to get to that. So I'd rather, I'll be true to the coach driver code and just, okay, so we're coming up to this. I'm guessing we're coming up to this. This rest station, but it's so much earlier than 6. Apparently it's 6. It's 6:40 or 6:20. 4:20. Sorry, 4:20 that we actually have to have a rest. But I'm gonna see if I can take a premature rest, because there's no other stations after this. So I don't understand why I can take a rest. I'll probably have to reroute if I'm gonna have to take a rest officially. Right. Oh, and this has a fuel station as well, which is pretty cool. I've not really done a journey yet that really drinks a lot of fuel. These coaches seem to be very economical. So another police check. These are random as well, so like it's not like every station, every rest station, fuel station has them. Just having oh, look at that. 11 out of my 13 passengers have wow, cheeky. Alright, let's see what we can do here with this rest. Hopefully we can take it early. I see. Did I actually really hit that? Need to see this. Oh, I did. There's not a lot of clearance here. Okay. A little bit more. I have to go on the curb. It's too tight to fit this in. Right. That looks really nice. It's a nice looking coach. Okay, cool. I can take a break. Very nice. Engine is required to stop. Doors. Oh yes, I have to do that. That's. There we go. Engine stopped. Doors are open. And let us take that. Drive it. Oh yeah, I need to exit the coach as well. Oh my god, that is scary. Oh, does she? Oh, that's cute. She has a Flixbus thing on her phone. I didn't see these new. That's cool. So passengers have animations now as well. Can I? No, I don't know how to use this. Someone on like on one of my streams, someone told me how to use it, and I did the key or whatever, but apparently it doesn't work anymore, or something like that. Shall we take a break? There we go. It's all done. Checked. Yep, I'm guessing they're on board. If they're not on board, then do we have 13 passengers? 1, 2. That's cute. Let's find the rest. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yep, everyone's on board. Everyone had their sufficient rest. And we can carry on. Get those doors closed. Get into gear. Is anything coming? Nope. Oh, I like those glass sound barriers. They look very cool. We don't have those kind of things in the UK, which is a bit upsetting, you know. Oh, did you see that, guys? I don't know if you caught a glimpse of that. That was a Flixbus coach they're driving. So we do have AI coaches that are driving on the roads, which is really cool to see. Not many though, but it's a kind of like rare find when you do see it. Right, gonna whack in the cruise control there. I figure what I could do for the next episode, I think I might return to the MAN for the next episode because I want to do this particular reskin, and then I'll come back to the Neoplan. I don't know. Tell me, guys, what do you think in the comments down below? Do you prefer the MAN or do you prefer the Neoplan? And which one do you prefer, like me driving, or which one do you yourself, if you have the game, which game do you prefer? Which coach do you prefer driving? Now, am I gonna go for an overtake here? Because this lorry is, yeah, I think I am. I'm gonna step on the accelerator here. I'm gonna indicate really early now, so the driver behind me has enough time to react. Now, I'm going at 100. I think I should slow down a bit. No, I don't think, I'm going to stay in this lane until I pass this slip road. So, just in case anyone comes up on the slip road. Right, and I'll pop back into this right lane now. And keep the cruise control about here. Oh my god, hello there. Oh, my game just froze there a little bit. Coach's biggest thing I've seen on the road so far. Well, there's been bigger lorries. But that's so cool. Let me catch up to you. Damn, it's going really fast. Is the MAN quicker or something? I'm like going near 100. I'm not going to go past 100. I don't want to break the speed limit, but that's really cool to see. I'm really happy they added that, because I just thought that was a thing that they would add day one, but they didn't. Oh, I need to overtake this. Sorry, MAN. I'm going too slow now. But that's really cool. And they're not just Flixbus. You'd see other skins as well. It's based on the custom skins that you have from the workshop, which is really cool. That's good to see. I'm happy about that. Now I really want to get back into this right lane. I don't feel comfortable in this middle lane with this coach. I think it's because it's bigger than the MAN, so it definitely feels like a, you know, gonna leave the cruise control here. We're getting a little bit bendy, and we're pulling off here, going onto another motorway. Police. Imagine if police could actually pull people over. That would be interesting. Oh, I can't wait for the Switzerland map. Like, if they're gonna do all of Switzerland, that's gonna be like, imagine driving around in the Alps, and doing a service up there. Like, what's the main coach company for Switzerland, if anyone knows? Because obviously I don't, but definitely get one of those reskins if anyone makes an official. Oh, I'm not getting off here. It's the next one, I think. Because I'll definitely get one of those kind of official reskins for the Swiss National Coach Company. I don't even know what that is, the National Coach Company carrier. Swiss Coach? If I was just to dawn a guess. Oh. Oh. Oh, I was meant to do that. Oh, it's one of those ones where I have to go straight. I have to turn and then go straight and then turn around. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's rerouted us. We'll just go around. You know, that's fine. It means that we're gonna follow the motorway, and then it seems we're gonna go on a smaller road. Which, well, we were just gonna take. Yeah, but this is actually better for us. We're gonna actually go on some more country roads instead of going just on the motorway. So maybe it was a blessing in disguise. So let's just fire up the engine, get a bit more faster here. And anyway, we're very early. Like, it's only 3 o'clock in game. You know, and we have to be there for what? 20 to 6. So, you know, it's not bad. We've had plenty of time to play with. Do a little bit of overtaking. I'll be brave. One thing I'm a little bit confused about, I don't know if in real life, is the Neoplan Skyliner and the MAN coaches, do they share similar, like, dashboard equipment and dials and buttons? Because this dashboard looks exactly like the MAN, you know. It's only the shape of the actual dashboard that, oh. Can I scoot back in here? this guy gonna let me in? Thank you. Let me go. Let me try and match the speed of this truck. Nah, that's fine. I'll do it. Some more roadworks. A lot of roadworks actually on these networks in this game. But it's nice, you know. That was a oh, that's very cool. See, that's, you know, there's little pockets of like goodness that the AI does show in this game. Like that was a really nice thing. It went into the lane, sped up a bit, and then realized, oh yeah, the lorry's going slow, so it overtook the lorry. And I see that in real life very much so. Ooh. This lorry was probably crawling up this this little bit of a hill that we just came up, so we slowed down a little bit. But I'm looking forward to see Kassel, which is the newest city added to the map. Right. Gonna indicate now and take my opportunity. Now, can I join in here? I think I can. But again, it is quite just a kind of thing about this Neoplan Skyliner. Obviously, as I said, it is a double-decker. So, but the thing is, there's not a lot of, you know, the windscreen's quite tight for me. Can I? Yes, thank God there was no one behind me there. With the MAN, you have tons of room. You have a huge windscreen to play with. You have huge light coming into the cab. While with here, it feels very constricted. But of course, this is more capacity. I think we're okay. Seems good. AI's okay for now. And everything seems to be peachy. I have seen these odd random cars parked on the hard shoulder. I don't know if that's like, you know, broken down. Well, I guess it could be broken down cars, because when I'm on the motorway and when I'm going around every maybe 10-20 miles, there is a car on the hard shoulder. So I can't argue with that. Oh, that looks like a coach behind me, and I've overtaken it. Squeezed in there. This is very beautiful though. You can see there's quite a lot of light. It's very bright, and this is the thing which I'm not so particularly happy with the current like update to the lighting system. Is it can be a little bit too bright, which, okay, say if it is a sunny day, it can be quite bright, and I understand that, but looking at like a game like this for a monitor and having just like bright white light on a road surface and then hitting you back in the cabin here, it's a bit powerful. Oh, look at this.
Warum fahren Sie eigentlich so schnell?
I am speeding. I really didn't even realize that didn't realize the speed limit actually went down there. And now we're back to 100. But one thing, when I was streaming Fernbus not too long ago, one thing I was deliberating is how do the passengers know that I'm speeding? Do they have built-in speedometers into their minds or something? Because I'd love to know. Alright, squeeze back in here. And we're turning off anyway, so all the more to get into this right-hand lane. Oh, someone's been pulled over. Naughty, naughty. Right, let's start indicating and start braking, get off the cruise control. Right, time for some country driving, country road driving. Taking a left. Oh, is that a green light for me? Thank you very much. I'll take that. Very nice. Oh, this looks like a very good decision. Well, it wasn't a decision; it was an accident. But I'm very glad that we actually. I'm quite glad that we are going on a country road, because I do like driving on the country roads, and that's even in real life. I love like motorway driving is, you know, it's good. It's A to B, really quick. You know, it's efficient. But after a while, you kind of do get bored of just driving on the motorways, and especially like say if you like in the night or whatever, when you're getting tired, I always like a thing that I do. I just always go off and I drive on some like A roads or B roads, and I'm already back engaged in driving, because with the motorway, and say like in cars that say have cruise control, I'm like my car doesn't, but when I'm driving on the motorway, it's just static. I'm not doing anything. I'm just holding my foot on the accelerator, going at the, like if there's no traffic or anything, and you're just going at 70, a constant 70, you're not doing anything. You're moving your steering wheel like a tiny bit. There's nothing. You're just sitting there and glaring at a road. But when you come off and you go on some of these kind of roads, these kind of bad boys, then you're more engaged. You're turning the wheel. You're changing gear a lot more often. You're basically driving. And I actually can't believe that it's 100 on this road. Let's turn on the cruise control. But to be honest, it's crazy that most country roads are just like the national speed limit. Because some, like, I've driven on some like B roads that like I wouldn't drive 70 on. I think you'd have to be barking mad to drive the national speed limit on some of the B roads and country roads in the UK at least. I don't know about Germany, but this foliage is so nice. This is such a beautiful game. I'm so glad I'm back doing it as a YouTube series, and I hope to visit all the cities in this series eventually. It'd be really good, and then hopefully I really want to finish all the cities before like the next map comes out, because then I can like just venture that onto that and not worry too much about it's kind of awkward that I started in the south. If I started in the north of Germany, that would be fine, because then if like Switzerland and Austria got released, then I could have just like worked my way down to the south and then link up to Austria and to Switzerland, while I just basically essentially have the north left to do. But then again, I have France on my left side. Now what is this? So this does not appear on a map, as a city or a town. So this is just like, it's just a model town here, which is really nice. Obviously it probably is a town in real life, but very cool. Very European. Oh, what is it called? Dortmund? Is that Dortmund? No. I don't know what that was. Dortmund, something like that. Oh, damn, look at this drop. No wonder it's a solid yellow line. Right, I'm gonna whack it into cruise control. I'm gonna leave it in 60. I don't really feel. I feel 60 is enough for this kind of size vehicle. I feel this is a-okay. I feel I can do. This is enough. I have enough power. I have enough speed. No one's gonna die at the back. I won't crash. Jinx before I do. Oh, this is so beautiful. Like, if this is beautiful, Switzerland, and even Austria is going to be so beautiful as well. And even France, when that's released, it's going to be absolutely beautiful. And I can't wait to like see the new foliage and stuff like that for like even like with the Use Them DLC. That's the island in Germany that apparently Germany has an island. Had no clue about that. It's got a little dark again. I think it's the clouds. The clouds are messing with me, I think. Oh, is that 80? Oh, okay. Oh, one thing I actually forgot to do. I forgot to do the Flixbus announcement. I just remembered. But hey, you know. It is quite a long announcement. And I am driving a Flixbus route. Right, let's start slowing down here at this junction. Oh, straight away linking into a single carriage. Okay. Single lane. Oh, what's going on here? Seems we have some traffic here. Damn. Was someone misbehaving? Whipping those low beams. It feels like there's traffic. Let's have a look what we're dealing with here. Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's just a van or a lorry holding people up. Oh, I've noticed there's like a kind of FPS kind of twitch when the light changes. When like a lot of light gets shined on a surface, there's like that kind of like little blip of just a little blip of drop of FPS. I think that's the new lighting system. Just get into this right lane, let anyone overtake us that needs to, and let's turn off the low beams. Oh, there we go. Only one vehicle. Oh, it's one of those. Oh, I think I clipped something there. It's one of those overtake lanes. So you know, like when it's just single lane for quite a long time, and then there's like a kind of a build-up of cars behind like big vehicles, like say coaches or lorries. Then, oh my god, this is quite bright here. I think we're facing the sun here, so that's why it's a little bit quite intensive here. But it's producing some really nice shadows. God, this is really nice. Oh, it's so good to be back in this game. As I said, I want to try and do a couple of episodes of Fernbus each week. I definitely deserves it. National speed limit. It'd be a bit risky. No, I'm not gonna go national speed limit on this type of road, no way. not going to stay too long in this camera, but see how beautiful it is outside. See, I'm already verging off. Oh, so right now it's 5 o'clock in game time. So we have now it's, well, 10 past 5. So we do have half an hour to get there. I think we have 75 kilometers. I feel that should be doable in the game's time. I think. Oh, one thing I could see is, can I lower... No, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong key. No, that's the hazard lights. That's that. Oh, there we go. Can you get off my screen? Thank you. There, a little bit of sunblind there, just to simulate it. Even though there's no direct beam of light coming in, but I'll put that down a little bit of sunblind. Oh. Oh, that guy, cheeky. Very cheeky. That guy, like, look how much space he actually has to go, and he actually stopped there. That was really, really cheeky. If I turn on the, wait, oh, damn, I'm opening the door. Wrong set of lights. I just wanted to show the lights. Oh, you can't hear the parking brake from the outside, which is a bit weird. I can see that reflection on that metallic part where it says Neoplan. That's quite nicely done. Very nice birds. And back in the cab we go. And I think we're going straight again and then taking the next left. Oh, you're gonna stay green for me? Oh, such a good traffic light. Maybe I might be a tad late, I don't know. It's coming up to 5:30 in game now. 55 kilometers left. Maybe that diversion did add a few more minutes on, but I'm not gonna apologize for it though, because we did drive down some really nice country road. Oh. Can I squeeze on? Thank you. Again, if this is something that they could improve with the AI, just when merging into lanes, if I've said this, I think I said this in my episode where I was driving the Lufthansa coach, if when you're merging onto a lane, if there's AI, can the AI like merge to the left lane and then allow space for you to merge onto the lane you're trying to get onto, because that's what people do in real life. So oh, I see Kassel. It's on the map, which is good. So we're quite close. I hope you guys enjoyed this first journey back on Fernbus, and I hope you guys are looking forward to more of these Fernbus videos now. And I'm back into doing them. I hope you thoroughly enjoyed this journey today with you guys, and I'm definitely looking forward to the updates and stuff we're going to be seeing in the Fernbus soon. So. And just the future of Fernbus just seems really good right now. Right, is this lorry gonna turn off with me, or is he just gonna go straight? I'm guessing he's going straight. No, he's turning off, but he has no indicator. Bit cheeky. I've also turned off the tilt a little bit lower. Like, have it on, I think, the lowest, not fully off, but on the very lowest setting. So, so the bus isn't going to be tilting as much. Oh my god, going into Kassel. It's very vegetated around here. Oh, there's a car waiting for me, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kassel. Does Kassel mean castle in German, by any chance? It would be too easy if it was. There we go. Good view of the traffic light there. Let's shuffle through our cameras here, see if how our passengers are doing. Everyone seems to be doing A-okay. No one at the front, unfortunately. And there's wipers here. Nice. There's only one wiper. Oh, it's one of those really big wipers that covers the whole windscreen. Oh, I can't see anything. I have to go in the exterior camera. Oh. Just going straight around, basically. What kind of city is Kassel? Is it like a industry town or tourist town or looks industry. I've seen some like some freight containers and stuff around. There's quite a lot of industry parks and stuff around. Bit of traffic now picking up. Oh. And we're taking a... Wait, is my lights on by any chance? I think those are daytime running lights. I think. One thing, it's well, obviously because we're getting these map modding tools, it'll be interesting to see if we're going to get modding tools to be able to mod our own, like to make our own buses and coaches. That would be an interesting thing to as well see if that's something that we will be able to do with modding tools. I'm not too sure. If we can make custom assets, could we make like custom coaches? Because I'm pretty sure there is probably dedicated people out there in the community that would love to make some coaches for this game. Like the people that make coaches for Eurotruck. Let's give them a call. Again, that's for Eurotruck. This is Unreal 4, so I don't know how much harder that would be to kind of model and script a bus for this game. Alright, coming in. Wonder what the station's gonna be like. Oh, it looks like one of those really nice kind of sort of grand ones. And I think, am I turning into here? Yes, I am. And already some other Flixbus MANs in here. I don't see any Neoplans. Don't know why there aren't any Neoplan AI, but right, get the doors open. Willkommen to Kassel, everyone. Hope you enjoyed this journey. You can grab your stuff and you can get going, really, or just stay here and admire me and admire this Neoplan Skyliner. But that's been good. It's been really, really good. I've enjoyed this journey immensely, and it's just missed Fernbus so much. So it's so good to be back doing it. But anyway, guys, I'm going to leave it here for this episode of Fernbus Coach Simulator on the channel. I'll see you in another one. Again, the shoutouts for this video go to Stefanie Scott and Fuzzy Hair Gaming. Their links and stuff will be down below. And one thing I need to do is log out, of course, because we want to obviously see how well I did. Apparently we had 15, but I couldn't find where the other two were, so we only had 13 for some reason. Everything else seems to be good. Plus schedule. Missing, yeah. Where were the missing? Where do you find missing passengers? I don't understand that. Air conditioning could have been a little better, but air conditioning's never 100%, which is annoying. And then we had little scuffs and stuff like that, which is fine. Other than that, I think that is pretty damn good, I think. Check-ins we didn't do. We need to do that. I need to remember to do that more. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode 12 of the Fernbus Coach Simulator Let's Play on the channel. I'm definitely going to be doing more now, and you know, I just want to do more journeys with you guys, explore more of this German map, and then in the future with Austria and Switzerland and France, and then any other modded maps that people do for the game, and It's going to be beautiful. Fernbus is definitely here to stay. I'll see you guys in the next episode. I'll see you guys either in the next episode or in another video, or doing Fernbus or anything on stream on my Twitch. I hope you have a good day, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.
We ain't never giving up, 'cause we ain't born for that. Gotta catch us fast, you do. Fast, you do. The ship is cruising, it's